Almost 30 years back. Okay, we like to go into the forest. Okay, so six of us, we got on a bike, and you have to ride around 1 hour into the on the highway to reach the forest. So we like going into the forest. So six of us got on 3 bikes and went into the forest. Not for meditation. I had no clue about meditation at that time. Okay, I just liked the forest, that's all. If at that time, if someone told me to meditate, I will say that the guy is crazy. Okay, I just like the forest, so we went to the forest. And beautiful, lovely forest. Especially in Kerala, the forests are green and amazingly beautiful. Everywhere it is green. And there was this mountain. So we had to climb the mountain. And mountain, we are looking at the mountain. And mountain is also even more beautiful. So we said, okay. We have seen a lot of movies, like those days First Blood movie had come out. So we all love the First Blood movie, Rambo movie. So we decided we'll climb like Rambo style. So we started climbing. Half an hour into the climb, so it was like very steep. Half an hour into the climb, it started raining. In Kerala, that is another thing, right? It rains a lot. So it started raining. Now the rocks were already slippery, and it's raining also, and the rocks are even getting more slippery. And we were thinking, my God, it was so beautiful, but now it doesn't look so beautiful. So we have to do something. And finally we saw a nice cave. And the cave was also looking beautiful. I said, oh my God, it's like a godsend. We'll rest in the cave for some time till the rain gets over. So we went into the cave. And we went into the cave. It was even more beautiful inside. You know what I saw? There was a small stream inside the cave. Stream. Right? And in the stream, the water was really crystal clear. I have never seen water like that. So clear. Such beautiful water. And after the climb, we were all thirsty also. So we drank some water from the stream. And the water was very sweet. I have never tasted water so sweet in my life. I'm not sure whether it was because we were tired or whatever, but water was very sweet. So we drank water. So while we were drinking, as I told you, the water was crystal clear. And then suddenly we found something white lying inside the water. So I picked it up. White. It was like this. Do you know? Can anybody take a guess what it was? It was white and it was like this big. Can anybody take a guess? No guesses? Okay. It was a tiger teeth. It was a tiger teeth. Okay, so I picked it up. We were talking in Malayalam. Da! This ganda. Did you see what? And everybody came running. What? This is a tiger teeth. The moment I said tiger teeth, beauty, everything disappeared. Everybody started running out of the cave. There were 6 of us running out of the cave. Now, you can only run up to the edge. After that, you have to climb down. And all of us were like, fit and all that. So, it took us half an hour to climb up. It took us less than 10 minutes to come down. Okay. We were like literally monkeys. We were down. Right. Monkeys would have been ashamed. Literally. So within 10 minutes we were on the ground. And then we said, oh my God, what a relief. Luckily the tiger didn't come. Right. So we were like very relieved. And then we looked around, only 5 of us. 6th person is missing. 6th person is missing. Then we thought, my God, did the tiger catch him? We were looking around and we started calling out his name. Okay, then we are hearing him. That means I'm here. So we looked up. So he is stuck halfway down on a rock, and he was like Jesus Christ. He was holding on like this. Okay, and he was stuck there. He cannot come down, he cannot go up. He cannot come up or go down, right? And he's stuck on the rock, just like Jesus Christ. Then we told him, okay, slowly come down. Then he looked down, and we were like almost more than 200 meters down. He looked down, he saw us, and then he said, then he totally froze. Then he's not moving, he's not talking. Literally, he's not talking. He is not talking. Now we have 2 choices. One is we leave him and say bye. Okay, you come down by yourself. Okay, we are going to get help. Okay, go get fire force people. Fire force people come to help like this situation. But then we are sure that by the time fire force comes, he would have fallen. That's for sure. So that was not an option. So we had to do something. Then everybody is looking around at each other. Who is going to help him? And finally it happened. You are the fit guy. Okay, you climb up again. So I had no other option. I had to climb up. So I climbed up. So he is stuck like this. So I climbed up and I came here. Then I told him, okay, remove your leg from this rock. Keep it here. He will not move. He will not move. Finally, after like 5-10 minutes, I said, he's not moving. I said, I'm sure I heard that tigers making a sound upstairs. I'm sure I heard the tiger making the sound upstairs. Then he said, what? Till that time he was not speaking. What? And then I told him, you put your leg on my hands. So he put his leg on my hands. Okay, and then I climbed down a little bit. Then he said, okay, put on the other hand. And like that, it took half an hour not half an hour, probably 45 minutes to get him down. And this guy is not an easy guy. He was double my height and double my weight. I was 60 kilo at that time, and probably he was 100 kilos. Right? There was no way I could have carried him down. Right? So this is an actual story. Now I want you to keep that story aside. Now I want you to tell a story like last week what happened. Last week, now we are doing our Kundalini yoga practices. So I had a call. And I said, okay, I want to learn Kundalini yoga. Then I said, okay. Can you guarantee Kundalini awakening? Then I said, nobody can guarantee Kundalini awakening. No. On the internet, there are so many people guaranteeing, you do this exercises, Kundalini cleansing exercises and all that. Definitely your Kundalini is awakened. And I said, there is no way anybody can guarantee a Kundalini awakening. I can't, at least. And I left it at that. Now I want you to connect this with the rock climbing story. Okay, so when you talk about yoga, whether it is Kundalini yoga or whatever yoga, the experience, I want you to connect the experience of a teacher and a student with what happened on the rock that day. Right? So when it comes to yoga, there is a relationship between a teacher and a student. Right? If anybody is thinking that the teacher is a mule teacher who will carry the student and reach Kundalini, awakening, or yogic state of consciousness, that is not going to happen. There is no mule teachers. Okay, that is only a pretext. There is no way a teacher can guarantee that you will reach there. Right? But what can a teacher do? That I want you to connect to the story, the mountain. Anup. Okay. So a teacher is not only showing the path, right? Because the path is like the rock. It is a very dangerous thing, right? We call it the Shurasya Dhara. Shurasya Dhara means it is like the edge of a blade, right? So you're walking on the edge of a blade. It is like the cliff itself, like very sharp rocks. Right? So, the path of yoga is a treacherous path. It is not as straightforward as it looks. A teacher can show you saying that, okay, this is the path, you can climb up. But what a teacher can do, yeah, what is it, Anu? That is the thing, right? Because sometimes you get afraid. You might get in the rock climbing case, the guy was totally afraid, right? He just froze, right? But in the yogic process, sometimes the fear also comes. Sometimes it is emotions. Some people get too emotional. A sadness, lot of things like this. There is like any path of yoga, as mental purification happens, there is some poison which will definitely come out. All the bad things will come out first. That is bound to happen. Right? So a teacher can guide you in that particular time, step by step. Right. So as we start practicing yoga, lot of these emotions and all these things, unnecessary stuff, will start coming out. No problem, let it come out. Okay, but this is a time when communication is necessary. It is not the time to stop yoga. It is the time to communicate. Right? Communicate properly, and the teacher can guide you why this is happening. And step by step. Right? So the student cannot climb down the cliff in 10 minutes like all of us. He had to take more than almost an hour to climb down, but that is okay. Right? The objective is to get him safe down. Right? It takes time, but a teacher can guide you down. So if somebody ever asks you that is there a guarantee that Kundalini awakening is going to happen, there is absolutely no guarantees. It is all dependent on your own earnest attempt.